Hello all, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss about NVIDIA stock, the most trending stock in 2024. The price was at an all-time high at $150 a share. Now in the weekly and daily time frame, we can see that we have some selling pressure at the top, and now it is slowly coming back to the weekly descending trend support, also the daily descending trend support. So in this video, we are going to discuss and analyze the price action and also the next potential big buy entry for the NVIDIA stock. Thank you for watching. Let's get back to the chart and discuss the price action and the next buy point. Thank you. Hello all, welcome back to the chart. This is NVIDIA's daily chart. As you can see, I have drawn a couple of trend lines and horizontal lines here. So let's discuss the trend lines first. So this green trend line is the first support. Started at the first support. It took at a 46.99 level. That is from EMA 50 in the daily chart. So the trend line extended up to $152 a share, and it has taken the price has taken multiple support from this trend line at $100. Then again got a double bottom there at 1.06 level, then again created a higher high up to 152. Now it came back to $134 a share, kind of. As you can see in the daily chart, the trend line, the price has broken below the green trend line, and closes below almost $130 a share. Now we have a daily candle that is also bearish in nature, and currently the price at 134. So that is the green trend line, which is based on the long-term trend support at 46 level from the EMA 50. Now I have drawn one more trend line here that is based on the price creating new highs as compared to the green trend line. So that started at 42 level because the price created a high. Then again price created a high at 50 level. Then again it took a support at a 58 level. So that trend line has been the long-term trend line for NVIDIA stock, because after the dip at 89 level, it took major support from this trend line. Now I assume this price is going to come back to this long-term trend line, which is currently at 114 or even 120 level. Interestingly, we have a SMA 200 support there in the daily chart that is also around 118. So I would say the next support for NVIDIA is between 112 and 120 level. So, and also we have the descending trend line support from the previous high and price action. So we have this descending trend line starting from $140 a share. So price broken that level, created a higher high to 152. Now this is getting back to the descending trend line support at 114 level, SMA 200 support, and also the long-term trend line support, this white trend line. So let's get back to the weekly chart. So in the weekly chart, as you can see, the price has broken below this green trend line. Now we have a bearish weekly candle. The previous two green candles are not so strong, so this can easily retest the previous support at 119 and the trend line support. And also, as you can see, the weekly SMA is also around 112. By the time price reaches here, I assume that the weekly SMA could come back and get back to the 120 level, or even between 112 and 120 level. So it is safe to assume that the next buy entry for NVIDIA as per weekly and daily trend is going to be between 112 and 120 level. So the new investors and new traders, it is better to wait for price to create one more low to the weekly and daily support and go for the next entry. So let's get back to the 4-hour chart. So we will discuss the recent price action. So in the 4-hour chart, as you can see, same situation, price is getting back to the descending trend line 112 level, and also we have the SMA 200 support there. And if you look at closely, EMA 50 support there. If you look at, okay, in the 4-hour chart, as you can see, price is below the 200 MA level, this blue line. Price is below the 200 MA line and has been on a algo level resistance starting from 152 high. So the price, since the price is below the 200 SMA level, the traders are probably confused. They may not be sure if it is a buy from this level, and they might wait for the big money will wait for a support, probably at a support zone at 112 or even 120 level. So it is safe, even in the 4-hour chart, it is safe to assume that the support is between 112 and 120 level. So you can also see a bearish divergence in the EMA 50 in the 4-hour chart. So let's get back to the 1-hour chart. Here is the 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart, we have an EMA divergence here, and also at algo level resistance level, and also price has broken this support at 134 and below, broken and closed below the 132 level. Now we have the next demand zone is ideally between 112 and 120 level. So in the 1-hour, 4-hour, and in the daily and in the weekly chart, we have next support between 112 and 120 level. So let's wait for the right moment for another buy entry. And now let's discuss the next target for NVIDIA stock. Thank you. Okay, welcome back to the daily chart. When we discuss the NVIDIA target, it is better to focus on long-term trend. So I will use daily and weekly chart for the target. So this one is the daily chart. So in the daily chart, as we discussed, the price support is between 112 and 120 level. So then what is going to happen is price probably in the daily chart might consolidate a little bit, then get back to the trend line here at 129 level. Let me draw the pencil here. So if we have support here, it might come back to 120 and maybe create one more high, then one more low towards 1120 level, then get back to this descending trend line, green trend line, then come back to the trend support trend line resistance. I would say it is a little bit resistance here, then come back to the support at the 120 level and get back to the target. I would say $160 to $165 a share. Let me draw the line correctly. 160 to 160 would say 160 to 165 level. That is the target in the daily chart. So let me draw another scenario here in the daily chart. So as you can see, we have the bearish engulfing pattern here at 134. So it is safe to assume that price is gonna come back to that green horizontal support or even the red horizontal support line. Let me get the pencil. So probably price will come back to the SMA 200 level and create a real low to 112, then get back to the descending trend line, the green line, then create a double bottom to 112 level, then slowly getting back to the previous green support, then coming back to this trend line, then getting back to the $164 a share target. That is the second scenario I want to discuss. Okay, let's discuss the third scenario in the daily chart. So as you can see, price is at 134. I'm going to draw one more price action lines here. It can come back to the SMA 200 support and 112 long-term support and the descending trend line support, then consolidate here for few days these levels, then getting back to this previous descending green trend line, then probably one more low a little bit, then getting back to the trend line, coming back and taking support and getting back to the bullish channel and going to 164, 165 level. So according to my analysis and understanding, in the weekly, daily and a 4-hour chart, we have a support zone at 112 and 120 level. So it is wise to wait for the level 2 for our buy level. So then we have a target in the daily chart that is $160 to $165 a share. So almost a $40 change in the NVIDIA stock. If you like my channel and if you like my analysis, please subscribe to my channel.